cut across here, I'm still making a U. Doesn't matter which hand.
In a place as dangerous as New York City, preparedness is essential to survival. At 5 feet 8 inches tall and 150 pounds, Chris Moran has seen his own share of scrapes over the years. A Jeet Kune Do instructor, Chris has been studying martial arts since he was 13 years old and believes training in personal defense is the key to an individual's safety.
I got into martial arts for a lot of reasons because, one, you know, everybody in New York usually gets involved, at least when you're younger. It's a lot of street fights. Then you have to learn how to fight. You have to learn how to defend yourself. I found that martial arts in New York City has a deep history. There's a lot of martial arts systems here in New York. But this one out of all of them seems to be the most combative. It's geared towards street fighting. Bruce Lee was a genius when it came to that. He understood what it meant to get into an actual street fight. And then his predecessors after that, Dana Dos Santos, Sifu Paul Bunak, you know, they continue that work. And we have an example of that work right here with the highline destruction. You know, he's throwing basic jab cross combinations. You know, to the head, which are common attacks. Those common attacks can be easily defended by what we call destructions. And that's defending the high line, lining the jaw to the elbow. Any person can do this. Doesn't require that much athletic skill. Not everyone that comes to our training is an athlete. So they learn something that's a little bit more simpler, concise, and that's geared towards street fighting.
Sifu Chris Moran runs his own martial arts studio in New York City called JKD NYC. I had the opportunity to ask some of the students why they chose JKD NYC above all others.
I mean, this Jeet Kune Do tells us like real fights, or like it's kind of like for me, I just trained for months, but compared to other types of martial arts, I already know how to defend myself and how to put in the real life. That's why I choose Jeet Kune Do. It's useful for real life.
I've actually gotten into a lot of trouble where I needed this training and didn't have it, so I figured I might as well learn now to protect myself for further complications in the street.